All right, everyone, another round of ADF, another refeed round. I'm currently 45 hours and 59 minutes fasted. Gonna break right now. I'm starting off with shrimp. Trying to get my protein up. I do have some cocktail sauce here. I just got this at the store. It was like one of those packaged things, and so this is how we break. Pretty good. If you notice, I eat it with the tail. You don't have to eat it with the tail, obviously. I just do. And here's the thing about counting calories too. This thing of cocktail sauce, I have no idea how many calories are in here, but I'm not eating the whole thing. I'm just dipping a little bit in it, sometimes more than others, and I'll get a roundabout number. I'm not trying to be perfect about it. I'm just trying to give myself a guideline in terms of calories and protein. I don't eat the tail all the time, but depends on how hungry I am. Usually, if I cook it in broccoli or other vegetables with garlic, then most of the time I'll eat the tail. I don't know if it's because it gets softer. I don't think it really does, but just depends. Did you hear about the radioactive shrimp at Walmart? What's up with that? What's the deal with corn nuts? I'm just being goofy, but is there a food that you always break your fast with? Do you have a go-to food like me? Let me know. This is about a pound, maybe a little over a pound of Brussels sprouts, charred as usual. These are my favorite vegetables to eat. Good as always, super seasoned. I think I could have roasted it a little longer, but I'll take it. Ooh, these are like super good today, seasoned wise. I do have this dish or a little plate of balsamic vinegar. Again, sorry, that's a microwave. What was I saying? Brussels sprouts, balsamic vinegar, dipping sauce, good. Yum. All done, for the most part. Just some leftover leaves. Are these leaves or are these sprouts? Leaves, right? I have a bowl of salmon and mushrooms. I typically eat this with rice, but like I said in my last video, I do not add rice until after. This is a way to get my protein in, to get a little more stuffed or satiated. The problem with me is I love white rice, and I would just eat bowls and bowls of that. I mean, that's what I did as a kid. And so this is a way to kind of get the protein in, make sure I'm getting vegetables, my nutrients, so on and so forth. This is about 250 grams of salmon, about 100 grams of mushrooms. Very good. I'll be eating more of this with rice in a little bit. Also, I'm curious, how many of you actually enjoy eating fish or salmon with the skin? I know it's not for everyone either. If I'm being honest, I would try to eat all the skin if I could, except it's very high calorie wise. Bone. That's clean enough for now. I'm gonna get some rice, add more salmon, add more mushrooms, tomatoes. I'll be back. This is another big bowl of veggies, rice, and protein. Although this time it's salmon for protein. I did add mushrooms in here. There's corn, there's tomatoes, there's a whole lot of goodness in here. Well, I will say, this combination is not the same as like chicken and corn. It's a little different with salmon, but it's okay. Here's a thing too that I think people forget about is sometimes people might watch me eat this and be like, you're eating the same thing every single time. But you have to remember that I am eating every other day, fasting every other day. So when you don't eat for 40-ish hours, you're pretty much hungry for just about anything. And because I make the food as enjoyable and as tasty as it can be, although I don't know about this combination if I'll ever do this again with tomatoes, mushrooms, corn, rice, and salmon. Still good enough. At least I'll stick with chicken. I know that one does pretty well. That's it. On to the next. So like last time, I have another big bowl of cottage cheese and pineapple. Sorry if you hear the dryer in the back. Gotta get laundry done. Anyway, pineapple, cottage cheese. I still have a lot of leftover pineapple from last time, so I gotta make use of it. No time for blueberries right now. I do have bananas that are still ripening. I really wanted bananas today, but it looks like I'm gonna have to hold off for at least another 2 days, so bon appetit. That was a big bite. So I know eating this is totally gonna throw my numbers off. For some reason, I am craving this Builder's protein bar. I used to eat these all the time, but one of the reasons that I don't anymore is because they're so calorically dense. This is 290 calories, 290 for a small bar like this. I mean, it has 20 grams of protein, which isn't the worst in the world, but the size of this, I could eat so much more for 290 calories, but I'm really craving this right now, so I'm gonna eat this, and if it puts me over my 3,000, then it is what it is, but it's better than a Snickers bar, if you look at it like that. And the thing is, you see how hard it was for me to bite into that? It's not even that good. In fact, I know a lot of people don't like this at all, but for some reason, I was just craving it. This is a chocolate peanut butter one. I mean, it's okay. It's different than what I have been eating. I wonder if this would be better if I put it in the microwave. It's too late now. This is a little different, but a little of the same. I actually use cheesecake Jell-O pudding instead of vanilla. I use this every once in a while, but I actually added PB2, which is a peanut butter, like a lower calorie version of something that's peanut buttery. I am a big fan of peanut butter, so added that in here, milk, protein, and I actually bought butter cookies. You know the Salerno butter cookies? I just wanted something different. The calories are the same as Biscoff, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Oops, there goes the cookie. There you go. It is very peanut buttery. Texture's pretty good. I do wonder if I'm getting a little tired of the sugar-free pudding, because I changed a couple things up here, but maybe it's time to like switch up the dessert. Still good though, and I will eat all of it. Now I'm not going to record me eating this entire thing. All right, my battery died on my other camera, so I'm just recording on my iPhone. It's probably not going to be the best audio, but I was going to say I'm going to eat the rest of this. I'm not going to film the rest of it, and I'll keep you posted on how many extra butter cookies I eat, or if I eat anything else. But that's pretty much my refeed for today. I'll see you in the next one. So all of that, yesterday's refeed was under 3,000 calories. That's a good thing. But of course, yesterday I ended up eating, I think, 15 more cookies, or at least 3 more servings of cookies. So it ended up pushing my calorie count up. I am stuck in this mode right now where at the end of my refeed, I will end up eating cookies. It's now become a habit. I'm pretty sure of it, because I was like, maybe it was the Biscoffs and I just can't stop eating the Biscoffs, but here I was just eating another additional serving of butter cookies. If you look at the very bottom there, it pushed my calorie count up to around 3,400. Still not the worst thing in the world. Still kept it at a reasonable calorie count. It wasn't under the 3,000 that I was hoping for, but I will take 3,400 over 6,000, over 8,000. And if you look at my protein, way above my 190 minimum at 254.
A big reason was because of the shrimp. Actually, adding shrimp, I should probably just start adding shrimp in more regularly because it's just an easy way to get additional protein in. My last 10 refeed weights, if you look at the very bottom here, after yesterday's 3,400 calorie refeed, it pushed me up 5.2 pounds.